Hi, Leo. So this is going to be a reading for Leo. Leo, it's your turn. All right, let's get some message cards for Leo. I hope all the Leos are doing great. Okay, so Most High God, can you please give us some messages for Leo today? What does Leo need to know? Second. Okay, what does Leo need to know? I make time to recharge my battery. The world needs my energetic light. That's right, Leo. And my happiness can be measured by the level of my faith in love. I'll get one more for Leo. One more message card for Leo. Okay. Releasing anger from the past sets me free in the present. Okay. Now, get some of these Gypsy Witch. Okay, God, what do we need to know about Leo's past? Or what does Leo need to know about Leo's past? Ten of Hearts. Bouquet of flowers, an absolute indication of long and happy life. If children are nearby, extraordinary honors and fame. So, your past is looking happy, but you know what I'm getting from it? I'm getting from it that you were a fairly happy person on the inside when you were young. Like a naturally happy person, you know, like the kind of person who other people enjoy being around. All right, so let's get another card for Leo's past. Two of Hearts. This card represents the gentleman whose fortune is being told. So this would be you, Leo. And all the other cards affect it to a degree in accordance with their relative proximity, meaning how close they are to it. When a gentleman's fortune is being told, number 18 has no significance in the layout. So what I'm getting from this is that you have a fairly good sense of right and wrong, of gentlemanly behavior, of knowing what the right thing to do is, even if in the past you didn't always do it, but you knew. It came from within. Like what I'm getting from these two cards in your past is that you're mostly self-generated, Leo. Okay, tell me about Leo's present. God, what does Leo need to know in the present? Whoop. That was intense. Okay, so Five of Hearts came out. The moon, when near, is a good omen. It predicts fortune. When distant, an exposure of your secrets. And one more for the present. Whoops. Flipped these. Sorry, Leos. Okay. One more for the present. What does Leo need to know about their present? Oops. Oh, the Joker card. You deserve more than that. I'm going to keep going until I find you something better, guys. Alright. What do we have here? Three of Clubs. The tree. Good health near flowers. Fulfillment of highest hopes. So, in the present, Leo, It's interesting because the first card is a moon with the constellations around it, and then the second card is it's kind of like a Ten of Cups vibe. It's like a little house in the distance, but behind it, the sun is either setting or rising, but to me, it looks like it's rising. So in the present, what I'm getting for you, Leos, is that secrets are being revealed. Whatever was hidden is coming out, and it's going to. I mean, it's the sun is going to shine on all that stuff, all that shadowy, dark stuff, the stuff you couldn't put your finger quite on, you weren't quite certain what was going on there, but maybe you had intuition because the moon also is about intuition. So in the present, Leo, be prepared to learn some things, and I have a feeling there's going to be a whole lot of Leos being like, I knew it, I knew it. So wait for that. All right, now let's do Leo's future. What does the future have for Leo? What does Leo need to know about the future? 5 of Spades, the Coffin. Well, we're all going to die one day, but don't worry about it. The Coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property when near the person. When distant, a probability of averting evil. Ooh, and your person is in the card that indicates the person for you is in the past. This isn't anywhere near you. So I think this is going to mean that, like, it's got a karma's returning kind of vibe to it. So maybe there was some bad energy put out, or people wanted to, wish something bad. But it's not, what do they say? Probability of averting evil. That's your future, guys. And what's the other card? The Queen of Diamonds. Children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. Yeah, so I'm getting like a death and rebirth thing for you in the future. So whatever crap you were dealing with, or crappy people you were dealing with in the past, whatever that negative energy was that you were dealing with, in the future, it's basically going to take itself out, and then there's going to be a new start for you, a new rebirth. So if you've been working really hard over the last few years to sort of make your way through all the mud, the future for you should be like mud light. Like, there shouldn't be, like, I'm not saying you're not going to have haters and stuff, but it feels like the energy will change. The energy around it will change, Okay, let's get you an Osho Zen. Alright, God, what Osho Zen card does Leo need? Wow, that just hopped right out. Stress. You got the stress card, which makes me a little sad, because I know from being around people who have sun or moon in Leo that you have a lot of stuff to juggle. You're always kind of creating, and in many different areas of life. It gives me like the person, like, because I'm a Scorpio, so sometimes I can take on too much as well. But I feel like Leo is so creative that it's your nature, it's your state of being to constantly be creating, right? You're just constantly being creative. Even if you don't necessarily think you are being, like, you might just be resting and then the ideas are coming to you, kind of thing. But the stress card is telling me that you need to be able to prioritize what is in your highest, like, what's the most important thing, what's in your highest interest to do, what is going to benefit you the most to put your energy into, so that you can not have too many things. Like, let's say you can manage 4 things at once, but you can't manage 7, right? So you're going to need to decide which of those 3 things can be put on the back burner for a little while until you get more progress or wrap up the other things that are more important to prioritize, because you don't want to get stressed out, because if you get stressed out, it can affect your health, and then you're going to be forced to slow down, so you don't want that. Let's get you some Oracle of the Mermaid cards to clarify. So let's clarify Leo's past. What does Leo need to know about the past? Homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment building, and settled. So you may have moved, maybe away from where you lived as a child or when you were younger. What else does Leo need to know about the past? Whoops. The return of Aphrodite. Temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. So maybe in the past you learned that maybe your soul woke up, or maybe you discovered your inner beauty, right? Or maybe you had illusions about who you were or what you could accomplish, what your limitations were based on false perceptions by other people. And as you discovered who you really are and how beautiful of a person you are and how much just greatness you have to share with the world, you might have needed to move away from those people or those situations where you were getting negative talk, or like, I'm just getting like people didn't really believe in the true you. So once you started discovering who you really are, you realized that you were better off starting fresh, or taking your pearls somewhere else. That's what I'm getting. Okay. What does Leo need to know about the now? Clarify the present for Leo. Wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. So you might be going through like a rebirth period, or like a leveling up, or maybe just getting more energy, or maybe figuring out how to get more energy. So you might be like planting the seeds for your energetic future. Maybe self-care, maybe learning boundaries, maybe giving yourself the freedom to create whatever you want, because maybe in the past you didn't feel that you could create whatever you want. You had sort of this like negative box around you, and you've broken out of that, but you still need to be able to move into the next phase of it, which is changing, not just changing what you're hearing from others, but also changing how you were looking at your own ability to grow. All right, one more card for Leo for the present. What does Leo need to know about the present? Okay. Ooh, divine sensuality, making love erotica. So maybe part of what you're working on now is getting in touch with not only your power, but that sexual, sensual, divine energy as well. So those are both in the present. Good job, Leo. Okay, what about Leo's future? What does Leo need to know about their future? Oops. Wow. Just got a huge chunk there. So the future, you have dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. So there might be something in your dreams coming up in the future that is going to be an important message for you, or some kind of clue for you about which way to move, or maybe something new to start, or maybe which of your projects to put that energy into. Okay, and one more for Leo for the future. So dreams may play an important part in your future, or the messages coming from dreams. Sisterhood. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So maybe in your future, you're going to make some new friends, some bonds of sisterhood and brotherhood, some allies. And what came out with that was the crane bag, sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. And the crane bag is all about choosing which things you want to keep and which things you want to let go of. And that's your future. Okay, I'm going to get you one of these Sacred Forest oracles and then a angel number. Earth Spirit, stability. I'll read you the message for that. Oh, whoops. Okay. Be present in the moment, slow down and let go of the busyness and frenetic pace of your life. Explore your roots, honor your past, go deep, reflect on your life. Yeah, that seems to be the message of your reading right there. Okay, grab you an angel number. 6. The number 6 relates to earthly materials such as possessions, planetary issues, and concrete tangibles. Be careful to balance thoughts or worries about the material with a focus and faith in the spiritual. That's your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you again on the next one, Leo. Bye.